is suitable for small teams to customers having millions of teams.
Excellent. So the phone is ringing off the hook with demand for CodePush. Hi, everyone. It's Dan from Bitrise, and I'm joined by our solutions engineer, Naveen. We have something very exciting to talk to you about today, and that is our release of CodePush. Now, we have some questions, but fortunately, Naveen has some answers for us. So the first question for you, Naveen, is what exactly is CodePush, and what problems does it solve for React Native users?
Great question, Dan. What CodePush does is for React Native teams, they can ship updates to their JavaScript assets without going through App Store or Play Store. And so they don't have to wait for App Store or Play Store review cycles to fix bugs and ships improvements. And they can get these to their customers in minutes even, instead of having to wait for days. So shipping faster means happier customers. And it is particularly useful for hot fixes, UI tweaks, and content updates. So you, as a mobile team on React Native platform, you get more control over production releases.
Okay, that sounds really good, not having to be dependent on those App Store reviews. But just to make sure, does using CodePush violate any Apple or Google Play policies, or are you good to use it?
Great question. It is fully compliant with Apple App Store policies and Play Store policies. So when used correctly, that means updates only apply to JavaScript and assets, not native code. Major feature changes and native updates still has to go through App Store or Play Store. So CodePush updates are suitable for bug fixes, UI adjustment, and small improvements. This is designed to follow App Store and Play Store policies.
Okay, so I'm interested in this. How easy is it to get started with CodePush on Bitrise?
Oh, it's a great question. So there are two parts to this question. There's a technical setup and the operational aspects of it. For a mobile team to set it up is fairly straightforward. You have to include the CodePush SDK, set it up, configure it, for example, when to check for the updates, whether during app startup or when the app is foregrounded, for example. And then there's a part about publishing the updates, bundling the updates, and pushing that to the Bitrise CodePush server. Initially, you start with local testing, and then you can set it up in Bitrise CI using the CodePush CLI. And Bitrise supports features such as rollbacks, phase releases, and you can tag by version, etc. So this is fully integrated with Bitrise Release Management, and that's the first part of it, the technical setup. The second part is the operational part of it, and which is fairly simple with Bitrise CodePush, because you don't have to run any CodePush server. You don't have to run a CDN, no infrastructure to maintain, and you can track all the usage metrics within Bitrise CodePush server itself. So the operational simplicity is a key point for the CodePush server managed offering from Bitrise. And you also have a generous free tier. And you can experiment with that, make sure the solution fits you and works well for you. And so that part is also as part of the package with Bitrise CodePush.
Okay, so it's easy to sort of set up. You don't have to worry about any of the active management because we take care of that. We also have this very generous free tier that allows anyone to get started for free. Now, if I had sort of a high volume of updates I wanted to be pushing, is Bitrise's CodePush a suitable solution for that? Do we scale well?
Oh yeah, CodePush is currently being used by enterprises supporting millions of monthly active users. And so the pricing is based on monthly active users, so it scales with usage, and Bitrise takes care of the infrastructure, the scaling, and so it is suitable for small teams as well as large teams, and you pay as you scale. And so with a generous free tier, you also get the chance to make sure that you can validate the solution, and I think this is a perfect solution for small teams and big teams alike.
Okay. Thank you so much, Naveen. This sounds like a great option for React Native teams. If you'd like to get started, you can do so directly in the Bitrise product, taking advantage of that generous free tier that we offer to everyone. But if you'd like to learn more, we also have a webinar, which is scheduled for April the 9th, which will feature a product demo, but also give you a chance to ask questions in a live Q&A. So hopefully see you there, or see you directly in Bitrise's CodePush implementation. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.